nothing in your system. And you've been overseas. I mean, you were literally 180 degrees around the world in the thick of it, in the dustiest, worst conditions. And I can't imagine. Obviously, I've never been there, and I never will be, and I'll never grasp it. But I can't imagine what that is compared to what your body's been through: your lungs, heart, liver, brain, all the impacts, whatever. And you got to deal with both of the sides. And then the part that nobody talks about is the mental side of that. From you're sitting in that room alone, you're laying there alone, you're alone, 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 and then you're back, and now it's like, what do I do? So looking at vaccines and looking at it, do you think it's going to help? Do you think it's something that they should even waste money on, or should they just continue to prevent what's there?
I think as Ron mentioned earlier, we just don't have enough information. We just don't fucking know. Like
Yeah.
literally, I like fucking specialists, pulmonologists coming in there, literally telling me like, I don't fucking know if you're gonna be okay because we don't know who's okay and who's not okay. You know what I mean? There's just not information. There's not enough information to know what this really fucking is yet. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? And I think too many people get ahead of themselves and say, "Oh, it's like the flu," or "It's like this," or "It's like that." And I just don't think there's enough information out there to know. So currently, right now, to be like, "All right, there's a fucking vaccine right now. Everybody fucking take it." My personal
pass.
opinion, would be like, we don't even know what this is yet.
Correct.
You know what I
Well,
mean? So how do we know if this is something that is going to help me or hurt me, right? Maybe they give me that vaccine and fucking I had such an extreme case that I get fucked again, right?
Right.
There's just not enough information. Can I say no, I would never take the vaccine? No, I can't say that just because of what I've been
Right.
through. Right?
Right.
If somebody could convince me that it was safe and there's enough science behind it and there's enough time behind it, fuck it, I'll take it. Just because I don't want to go through that shit
Right.
again.
Absolutely
But
not.
right now, we just don't know. Again, somebody give me that like vaccine and that shit could come right back up and I could end up in the fucking ICU again. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
It's just we don't know yet.
thank you for saying that. That's
Yeah.
like that seems to be so difficult for people to say nowadays is I don't know. And like I don't know why that's not an okay answer, especially for something like this. There's just not enough data out there for you. I like that response because I would say
And
like at the end of the day, I don't fucking know. I don't know, man. And I don't rather than get on my soapbox and talk about one thing or the other. Like I wish more people were willing to say that because like
Yeah, and I think that that's been the biggest takeaway from my friends that have asked me, right? They all want to know like what was your underlying condition or why did you end up there or how did you get it? And I'm like,
I don't
guys,
know.
guys, I wish I had an answer that would make you feel better, but I don't fucking know, right?
yeah,
Nobody knows.
one and
Take the
human
take the precautions because nobody knows. You know what I mean?
humans are so different anyways. Because I mean, there's shit, man. I love peanut butter. Dude, there's plenty of people out there that you give them a spoonful of peanut butter and fucking die. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I mean,
Everyone reacts differently to different
so
shit
what do you
too.
do
So
though, Ron? Do you just outlaw peanuts and shut down the stores that sell them, or do you put a label on the jar that says, "Hey, dummy, if you're not supposed to eat this, don't eat it or you die"?